Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Red Beard. So I got my new Toxic Masculinity shirt on. On the back it says, drink whiskey, smoke cigars, eat steak, lift weights, rinse, repeat. At the bottom it's got Kelly Sparks whiskey reviews. So if you want one, go over to Teespring, order one. This is a 2X, and mind you, I'm 5'11", about 290 pounds, so it fits pretty true. Yes, 290 pounds. Fucking fat! So anyway, I need to get back down to about 245. So this 2X will be a little bit big. 245, 240, I think that's where I was most comfortable. So anyway, I digress. Today we're going to figure out which of these three releases of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof from the year of our Lord 2020. I think the Lord of 2020 was the devil, personally. But anyway, we got batch A, B, and C, which between batch A and B, if you'll notice, they changed the label. So they got it pretty much just reversed the color scheme. They got the barrel proof in dark labeling and the rest of the label in like a cream color. So they just flip-flopped the color scheme. Alright, so as most of you have known and seen my blind tastings, it's going to be quite edited. So I'm going to cut out all of the thinking and thought process and deliberating and sipping of waters and whatnot. Cut all that out, and all I'm going to try to figure out, since it's all the same juice, I'm not going to rinse too much. They're all 12-year-old Elijah Craig barrel proofs. They are different alcohol percentages, but basically I'm just going to try to figure out which one in this moment has the best flavor and overall enjoyability. It's more than likely they're all three going to be hot, so I'm going to look for the one that's probably the least hot and most enjoyable. So that's my thought process. I've already mixed them up. I've had them in my pocket for a few minutes to kind of warm them up a little bit. I got them all labeled on the bottom. I don't know what it is. They're all labeled A, B, C, A, B, and C. So I mean, obviously that coincides with the batch number. Batch for that year, not number. C's not a number. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go start with the glass on my right. Oh, that freaking smells so good. That smells delicious. So not as much on the nose on the second glass. Not as much aroma coming off. A little bit more on the third. So if I had to pick just based off aroma alone, I'd go glass one first, second, third. This one's quite a bit more muted. Meow, 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 meow. What? Alright. Jesus Cristo. Also, I want to thank everybody for all the love and support y'all showed me on Friday's video. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It was a pretty tough video to make, as you could probably tell. But thanks again for everybody showing their support and love. Appreciate all the comments and all the kind gestures everyone made. Cheers to you people. What do you mean, you people? Glass number one. Extremely flavorful. Not incredibly hot. Really, really freaking nice. Really nice. I mean, I could probably stop the review right now and pick that one, but I'm going to go ahead and do my due diligence and continue on with this horrible experience. That's not true at all. Alright, second sip. Second glass. Quite a bit more heat. More astringency. And it has a very, not harsh, but it's very drying on the palate. It's just taking all the moisture out of my mouth. So as far as enjoyability goes, flavors are, they're two completely different whiskeys, bar none. I mean, period. So the flavors are somewhat consistent, but this one is a bit more harsh on the palate than this one. So I'm going to take that into account. This is coming from a standpoint of pure enjoyability. So as far as enjoying the whiskey the most, right now I'd have to say glass 1. So all right, glass 3. What? Not as, like I said earlier, not near as much aroma on the nose, but more than glass 2, less than glass 1. See how it tastes. Glass number 3, not quite as hot as glass number 2. Still has some of that astringency. Not quite as creamy and flavorful. It's almost there. Glass number 3 is a combination of glasses 1 and 2. It's got the heat, some astringency, but a lot more flavor than glass 2. Yeah, man, I'm kind of leaning towards glass number 1. So what I'm gonna do another quick rinse. I'm gonna taste them off camera real quick. We'll taste them off camera real quick. Fucking gay. And then I'll come back with my final decision. All right, stay tuned. In this setting right now, at this stage in my life, I will have to go with bottle number 1 or glass number 1 in first place, glass number 3 in second place, and glass number 2 in third place. And the reasoning behind that, and I pretty much already stated it, glass number 3, although it did taste really good, incredibly hot. My mouth is still drying out. Incredibly hot and incredibly dry. Well, the whiskey itself isn't dry, but like it has this heavy alcohol drying effect on your mouth. It's very astringent. It takes all the water out. So as far as enjoyability, along with the flavors, this would be my third pick. All right? And I'm not going to worry. We're just going to figure out what number 1 is. Second glass, or the third glass, it was, like I said previously, it was a combination of the two. It had heat, it had a bit of the drying effect, but it also had a lot of flavors. Really, really nice flavors. And they're all really good whiskeys. Like I said in previous videos, I will never not buy a Elijah Craig Barrel Proof 12 years. I'm always going to buy one. I don't care. I'm just going to. It's going to happen. So, with little to no heat and extremely nice flavors, this one is going to be the best, and I have a feeling it is probably B, because I feel like when I remember back when I tasted them the first time, B was just extremely nice on the palate, not overwhelming, didn't burn, it just super nice. So with that said, the winner and my favorite of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof from 2020 is B520. I knew it. B520. It was freaking good. My favorite. Alright, in second place, I feel like it's gonna be C. And it's been a while since I reviewed A, but I feel like C is in second place. Ooh, A120. Oh, I was wrong. So C920. C920 is my least favorite batch of Elijah Craig from this year, which is surprising because I think the last 2 to 3 years I've picked batch C over all the other batches. And I think I still have a I think I have a sample bottle of C917. So that sucks, only because I should have picked up the B520. I still might be able to get a B520. I might have to, if I find another B520, I'm going to pick it up. But those are my thoughts. I am planning on another barrel proof review between the B520 and Rare Breed Old Forester 1920, some higher proofed, not necessarily barrel proof, but higher proof blind tasting. So thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe. Thanks again to everybody for showing your support on Friday's video. Like I said, it was a pretty rough one to make. Check the description below for all the links to help out with the bills around the house. Share it with your friends. Check out the Bearded Idiots. Like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.